Oh my goodness, y'all. I don't even know what to say to y'all right now. The Washington Wizards are 0-5 despite having two of the best scorers in the entire NBA. Obviously, I'm talking about Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. So why exactly is this? Is it all really Russell Westbrook's fault? I know it's very easy to look at Westbrook and point the finger at him. The media does it all the time, right? So it must obviously be Russell Westbrook's fault. The media said it was Russell's fault that Kevin Durant left OKC. The media said it was Russell's fault that James Harden and the Houston Rockets didn't win. So now that Russell is on a new team and they're 0-5, it's very easy to look at Russell Westbrook and say it is suddenly all his fault. Now, as someone who grew up playing basketball, I believe that every single person on the team is responsible whenever you lose a basketball game. But I'm actually here to tell you guys today that I don't think the majority of the blame should go to Russell Westbrook at all. And I am a pretty big Russell Westbrook fan, but it's not like this guy's paying me to say good things about him, you know what I mean? So everything I'm about to say, I truly believe, and whether you agree or you disagree, please let me know down below in the comment section. First things first, let's look at the obvious. Russell Westbrook is a new addition to the Washington Wizards. Last year, they didn't start off being 0-5, so since now they have this new player that everybody loves to criticize in the media, it makes a lot of sense as to why people would be criticizing him for the Wizards' poor performance. But here's why it really isn't Russell Westbrook's fault. Reason number one. Let's take a look at his field goal percentage. Westbrook is a career 43% shooter. And with the Washington Wizards, he's shooting 42% from the field. So it's not like he's taking these terrible shots. It's not like he's shooting from half court every single time he touches the basketball. When it comes to field goal percentage, he is doing the exact same thing he's been doing his entire career. And it's not like the Washington Wizards didn't know that. It's not like they didn't know what to expect when they traded John Wall for Russell Westbrook. So it can't be the field goal percentage, but let's take a look at some points per game. Westbrook is a career 23 point per game player. And with the Washington Wizards in these first couple games, he's been averaging 20 points. So if you want to sit here and tell me the reason they've lost every single game is because Russell Westbrook is scoring 3 less points, if that's the reason someone believes the Washington Wizards are 0-5, then please, I don't even know what to say. I really don't even know what to say. That would just be such a stupid argument that I'm just going to pretend no one is actually thinking that. Now, the funny thing is, even though he's scoring 3 less points per game with the Wizards than he has done in his career, he is more than making up for it with his assist. Westbrook is a career 8 assists per game player, and with the Wizards, he's averaging more than 12 assists per game. So when it comes to putting numbers on the scoreboard, Russell Westbrook is responsible for scoring or assisting on more points now with the Washington Wizards than he's done throughout the duration of his career. So we know it's not his field goal percentage. We know it's not the number of points he's responsible for. Could it be his defense? From watching him play, he looks like the same defensive player this year as he's looked every other year. The guy has a high motor on offense and on defense. But because we always blame Russell Westbrook, because it's his fault that Kevin Durant left OKC, because it's his fault that James Harden became a strip club attender, strip club VIP, and because it's Russell Westbrook's fault that the Houston Rockets didn't win, we might as well just put the blame for the Washington Wizards not playing well all on Russell Westbrook as well. Because that's what the media is going to tell us to do. And I'm not even a Washington Wizards fan. For those of you who watch me, which is only like 4 people, you guys know I am a Laker fan forever. So whatever happens with the Wizards doesn't really affect me. It doesn't affect my day. But just hearing people say it's all Russell Westbrook's fault, I find that to be a little bit ridiculous. Last night, he had 22, 11, and 10. That is a triple-double. This man is leaving it all on the court. Russell Westbrook could pour his heart out onto the court, and people would get mad that he's not leaving his other organs out there with him. And on top of putting up a triple-double last night, Russell Westbrook did this all on 44% from the field. So if we look at what he's shooting for his career, and if we look at what he's shooting with the Washington Wizards, it's not very different from what he put up last night. And we're not going to say, oh, this is Bradley Beal's fault. He averages 28 points per game, and last night he put up 31. And some of the other guys are really starting to pick it up as well. Let's look at Thomas Bryant. That dude had 28 points, and he did that on 10 of 11 from the field. You guys know how crazy that is? I could DM 11 girls and 10 of them won't message me back. I mean, I wouldn't do that because I have a girlfriend and I know she watches these videos. Stephanie, I'm totally kidding. But this dude is shooting 10 for 11. So the Washington Wizards obviously have a problem. Anytime a team is 0-5, you seriously have some issues to figure out. But the whole narrative that it all goes on Russell Westbrook's shoulders, Come on, you guys. People are just using him as a scapegoat just because they've been doing that his entire career. Does Russell Westbrook deserve the blame he gets sometimes? Absolutely. Every single player deserves some of the blame from time to time. Even LeBron James, the best basketball player in the world. But this whole narrative that we should just be blaming Westbrook because he's the new guy on the team and because the Wizards are losing, I honestly find it kind of disrespectful to the man. So that's my take. Like I said at the beginning, feel free to agree or disagree. If you do enjoy my content, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. So hit that subscribe button once again so you can get unbiased NBA updates 6 days a week. Thank you all so much for watching. Come on, Washington Wizards. You guys need to get a win. Seriously. I am out of here.